All right, today I have a little share. I finished Meg Journal's Junk Journal January 2024 challenge, and this is my little junk journal that I created in. It's one signature. I had two signatures, but I ended up eliminating one because I didn't need it and it was so chunky. So here I have a little dangle, and this is created out of packaging with some fabric over it. And inside I used some Christmas wrapping paper that I had saved. This first page, I did a little pocket with some book page that I did a little doodling on. And then in the pocket, I put the list of prompts for each day of January. So I'm just going to go ahead and just do a little flip through, and I might talk to you if there's anything interesting that I think I did as far as the different pages go. But the first page was resolutions, and this is just a vintage church bulletin, and I cut out some dots on there and put my little resolutions here, and they are make more art and use up my supplies, which I tried to do in this little junk journal. Day 2 is quote, and I put on here a quote by Theora Hamlet, who was a lady who was an artist from our area, and she was quite famous primitive or folk artist. Next page, we have a little bit of collaging, and I have a card here. This one was throwback. I thought this magazine page that I collaged, thought this was very vintage looking. And I did some writing on the back. And also just cut out some paper hearts on there. Or I did a lot on this page. This one was about, it was my youngest granddaughter's birthday. And but also it was tuck spot. So there's my granddaughter's name. I have just a little piece of ephemera that I cut out from a card and I put in here. And it was the 4th. This is her birthday. Like I said, it's tuck spot. So there's also a little tuck spot that I created on the side over here. And just have that paper clipped on. And also there is a pocket, which I consider a tuck spot, and it's got some book page in there, and then I wrote about my granddaughter's birthday on there. So that's number 4. Number 5 was daily log, and I just did real simple. Do good, sleep in, laundry, dishes, remove a tree, which is something, and that's a little pocket. Day 6 is memory, and on this page I just put memory is the treasure and guardian of all things by Cicero. And I flipped it over and I did just some collaging on here. Put some writing from my grandmother's journal, so that's a good memory. And also I journaled about it on this page. So this page is number 7 stitched, and I have done some stitching here. I stitched down a piece of magazine picture, and this is my daughter's name, Victoria. She came to visit. This is scrapbook paper that's stitched, and then this is a little stitched fortune from a fortune cookie. And on this page, I just kind of kept going with the theme of my daughter. She loves chickens. There's no stitching on this page, but I wanted to just continue it and tie these two pages together in some way. The next page is neutral. So, try to do a lot of neutral things. It's a paper clip. This page, foliage, and it just happened to be a piece of paper with printed ginkgo leaves on it. And so I made a little pocket, added a natural leaf, some of my, if I can get it out, some of my Echo Print magazine leaf, and then some collaging on the edge. This one layered, and I just layered a tag, layered some packaging, book page. Just wanted to add layers. This one is layered as well. A light heart lives long. This is just stapled on. So that was a double spread. This page is eclectic. And I just wanted to do a little bit of, a little bit of everything. Number 12. This one is Torn Edges, and it just so happened that the paper was already ragged on the edge, and I just tore up scraps of, this is chocolate paper, this is Christmas wrapping paper. So that was fun. This particular one is garden, and did some painting, doodling. $14 was pattern, and my pattern was circles. 15 was opposites. I went with some black and white images from a magazine, and I did in and out, light and dark. Also did some writing because we had a snow day that day. This was kind of, I had to include something about that. 16 was flow, and this was a 2-page spread that I just tried to make flow together with the ginkgo leaves and the colors. Borders. This is collaged borders with some painted paper. This one is interactive, and this is packaging, and then I cut out a tag. And just put that right there. And then we have, this is, can have something slipped up under there. But yeah, that piece is interactive. And then we're on page 20, which is nature. And this is a real feather, a snowflake on a tag, which is tucked into that tuck spot, and then a bird. Next page is peeking out. This is peeking out. Peeking out on this side, and the paper that I used resembles something peeking out from behind. This one was fun. This was bookshelf, and I really loved just kind of creating a library type look with just magazine images. And it says, "Tell your tale." "22, 23 is textured. A lot of different textures going on here. 24 is fabric, and I created a fabric page. Put fabric here. Got some different lace. Some more fabric through the lace. Got a tag tucked in there. But the base of the page is fabric right here. The next page, number 25, is ombre. And this is just a piece of scrapbook paper that kind of has an ombre effect. The tag kind of has an ombre effect with some stenciling, and then just a little piece of scrap paper and the tie. Then here we have translucent, and so I made a pocket that you could see through, and there's also some vellum with a quote on it. And then I tucked some leaves inside because I was trying to like carry the theme across. Next one is lyrics. And this is like a little quote. "Sometimes in the music a memory remains." This is from a CD piece, and I just folded it and stapled it to the edge, and there's a lyric here and just part of the CD cover down here. And this particular one is grunge, and I have an old tag, a scrunchie, a save tag stick. It says "Handmade from Nature," and then just a magazine image. I really like the way it turned out. Geometrics. Once again, I like the circles. I found this tag. It says "Living Doll," and this is a photo of my daughter. She came down that day, and we went through old photos, and this was one of her favorites. And so anyway, that just kind of all worked out. This next one is travel, and this is something that my husband brought back from Hawaii. Soleil, and this is just, I did a lot of washi tape on here. And then the last page is reflect, and this one I just did some, this is one of the drop pages that I had while I was working on the journal, and I just tore off a piece and put it on here to remember. And this is just some wording from a magazine, Our Own Little World. And this is a reflection just from a church bulletin from way back in 1979. And so, anyway, that's my journal. I really had a lot of fun participating, and it's the first time I've ever finished one of these challenges. So, thank you for watching. Have a good day.